What's up? MHL6 here. So, the PLL is doing throwback weekend, but they're doing something totally different. They're not having the porthole mesh jerseys this year with the teams. And it's kind of surprising because Paul Rabel folded the MLL, the Major League Lacrosse. That was the old league where they had home and away teams as opposed to a touring league. And he got all the players to be drafted to the PLL teams. So maybe he's just burying the hatchet. So this is what he's doing. He's taking all the PLL cities and making them represent the cities that had the MLL teams. So the Boston Cannons and the Denver Outlaws are still the same teams because they were actually derived from MLL teams. The California Redwoods are LA Riptide. The Carolina Chaos are the Charlotte Hounds. The Maryland Whip Snakes are the Baltimore Bayhawks. The New York Atlas are the New York Lizards. And my Philadelphia Water Dogs are the Philadelphia Barrage. Their home field used to be Villanova Stadium, which wasn't quite a good experience 2 years ago when they had homecoming for my wife and I. So what they're doing is they're selling their merch on the PLL website, and yeah, I think this is pretty neat. And just wanted to also show you something. You may have seen it before. These are gloves that I used to use until they started to get holes in them, and I just decided to keep them. Okay, so you see here, these are gloves that I got for free on Facebook Market. They're Philadelphia Barrage gloves. And, people kept commenting saying, oh, nice gloves. And some people play with holes in them. I've had problems with carpal tunnel syndrome and tendonitis, being a drummer. So I just decided to get new gloves and just save these. So, and here's another thing that the PLL is doing. All right. They're selling customized MLL jerseys, but they're doing it, I don't know if they're doing it with the actual Denver Outlaw PLL players for Denver Outlaws, for instance, but I'm kind of getting an idea that maybe some people, I wasn't the only one who thought about this, but for example, my favorite PLL jersey is my BJ Grill number 8 Water Dogs jersey, and BJ Grill played in the MLL for the Denver Outlaws, and he was number 33. So I'm kind of wondering if, for instance, someone would get a Grill jersey with 33 on them, or any MLL player instead of their own name. Yeah, that does strike me. So yeah, this is what the PLL decided to do this year. So yeah, like I said, I think it's a good way. I think Paul Rabel is burying the hatchet with the MLL, and same thing with not talking about box with the NLL. I think that having them be involved in the Global Sixes tournament in December with the PLL and the WLL was also a good way to make lacrosse more of a community. So let me know your thoughts about all these. All right, later.